Hey guys, it's Sahel here, and today we're going to be drawing SeaWings from Wings of Fire. So this will conclude our Classic 7 Tribe tutorial set, but that does not mean that I will not do tutorials for the next tribes we released in the future. So without any further ado, let's go. So let's start off with dividing your page into 4 parts. Now draw your head circle. Oops, gotta put that over there instead. Make it a little bit smaller. And your body circle. Connect them with a C shape and an S shape. Draw in the snout. Might want to make this guy a little fatter. Now draw in the arms. Parallel the bottom side to make an underbelly. Divide the snout into 3 parts. On the bottom third, draw in the mouth. Where the mouth ends, draw the eye mark. This will be where your eye will be. Now draw in your horns. Parallel, downward slope, get thinner, and then point. They're kind of like rainwing horns. So yeah, draw your ear in as a triangle-y shape and start drawing out the spines. Now connect the spines. Draw in the other arm. Oops. Alright, let's make that a little bit. There we go. A little bit thinner. There we go. Now draw on the other side of that, and that is your basic sketch layer. Now, with a thicker pen, or just make the layer more transparent, make a new layer with a thinner, more line-based tool, and start to make the eye. So I'm going to give this guy big eyes, but also kind of an arrogant-ish expression. Let's draw that in. Erase any lines you don't need. Fill it all in. Now to give this guy a more cool expression, I was going to make his bottom, or actually his top eyelid a little more flat. His eyebrow pointing down. Now erase any lines you don't need. There we go. Next, start to develop the head. Slope downwards a little bit to create the snout. And then follow your mouth line. And have him grin, kind of slope upwards. Fix up any lines you need to. And then draw in a double check mark for the nostrils. Draw in the jaw. You need to make sure you get it to the right feel. Just redo it as much as you need to so that it feels right. There we go. So masculine figures tend to have more boxy jaws, while feminine figures have more pointed, smooth ones. Draw in those little seawing mouth hangy thingies. I don't know. I think eels have them, but I'm not sure what they're actually called. Trace over your horn lines, connect it to the head, trace over your ear shape, and then add a curved line inside of it to develop it. Now give the SeaWings a second layer of their head. I think it tends to be thicker in younger dragons, at least in my style, so depending on the age of the dragon, you can adjust its width and smoothness as you want. Trace over your neck and the back of the neck. Then trace over the middle part you marked for the underbelly. Mark in your arms. They're like weird kind of sloped rectangles, if that makes any sense. Yeah, fix up the lines where necessary. I think the wing joint could be a little closer up. Alright, let's fix that. There we go. So then draw in your shoulder area. Do it for the other side as well. Next, draw the scales. So they're kind of like sandwing slash icewing scales, but they're larger because they're gills. Seawings tend to have between 7 to 8 gills, so don't give them like 20 of them. So you want to try to have them all aligned, so you have to redraw them as necessary. Next, connect them to the bottom of the neck area with a simple stroke. And then do the same thing from above. So Seawings have one of the easier scale patterns of the 7 tribes, because this only spans for the neck and not into the actual body. So trace over your spines, have them rather longer and thinner than shorter and thicker. Connect them with the webbing. Don't make the webbing too straight, have it slope downwards a little bit to give it more of a softer feel. Now go in and sketch where the stripes will be. So I'm going to use red so you can see what I'm doing. Draw a line from the nose to the eye, and then kind of an egg shape around the eye. From the eye to the horn, draw a parentheses type shape that's parallel to the eye and horn. Along the neck, the third that's closer to the neck on the underbelly. See, I'll draw it in. So that's 1/3. Draw a line there so you can put your smaller glowing scales there. Let's go back in and draw the scales along that line. Try to have them all around the same kind of shape. So if you have longer spheres, don't suddenly use a wide one. If you're using wider shapes, don't suddenly use a long shape, and etc. So along the horn, draw 2 of them. Some people like to draw these on the horn instead of on the skin next to the horn. The choice is up to you. Draw the next glowing scales on the line down the neck. These are a little bit messy looking, so I might have to go back and clean them up later. Yep, like that. Seawing arms have a variety of different shapes, so you can use your creativity here. Some people actually like to write messages in the glowing scale sometimes, and that is a very creative choice that you can definitely try to explore yourself if you'd like to. So copy the shapes onto the next arm, and yep, erase the sketch layer, and this is your basic Seawing line art tutorial. I hope this helps you draw a character or something, and yeah, remind me when the next tribes are out so I can get to those tutorials fast. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the late upload. My house power went out due to the high winds around here, because New England is great. Anyways, so power's back up. I was able to get things done. Everybody's safe. Don't worry about it. So yeah, have a good day/night wherever you are. And until next time.